Rodney, what's the update on the ReEngage program? When we left off, we were in St. Louis with a class, and there was no funding for Kansas City. Where are we now?
Well, currently we have funding in Kansas City. We just had our first cycle for this year graduate on March 30th of 9 guys. Of those 9 guys, 7 of them are currently employed. One of the updates that has occurred is we have developed a staffing service for the graduates of the MAN class. Now, because we're a nonprofit, we cannot be just a employment service. All of the folks that we employ have to be a part of our program. So now what we've done is we've joined training of responsibility to actually an opportunity to be responsible, which makes us different from most of the other programs that are in existence, because what they normally do is train folks and then say, there you go out and get a job, wish you well. Well, now we're able to actually provide them with those opportunities.
How are you continuing support?
Well, the staffing service is going to generate income to sustain itself. Not only will it generate enough income to sustain itself, it has the potential to generate enough income for us to do a number of projects that we've always wanted to do, such as social enterprises. Because currently, our contacts in the business world is just in the construction industry, where everybody may not want or should work in construction. And so what we want to do is to take some of this income from the staffing service and create some other social enterprises that we can then employ other men and women in the community to build that capital base that's missing. Bring reinvestment in a place that has been disinvested.
And how are the guys? How do you continue support with the guys?
Well, we restarted our Tuesday support meeting. Of course, now for those who are not aware, to participate in the program, each man commits to volunteering 2 weekends a month. They also commit to having a mentor and then to coming to these weekly support meetings. We had our first one last night, and it went very well. Fortunately, there are some older gentlemen who went through the last class with some younger gentlemen. And so they're all working on the job site together now. And so the older gentlemen were able to provide advice and direction to these younger guys as far as how they are being perceived, their work effort, things like that, and how to improve it, which is what we want to do. We want that cross pollination of ages, of backgrounds, those sorts of things.
What's the goal for the end of 2013, and what are we doing looking forward?
Okay, the goal for 2013 is that we must continue to find funds for our training. Because I want to make sure that the training is funded separately from the staffing, because we want to use, again, those funds from the staffing to begin to partner with reconciliation services to begin to develop some of those social enterprises that Father Paisius and Father Justin want to begin to develop. So again, we're creating this gathering place in a place that was a dividing space. That requires us to be able to provide opportunities for the folks who are part of the village. We can talk about village, but if there is no money, it's difficult. In a capitalist society, that's very difficult.
Is there anything else you want to say? How many guys do you want to have employed?
Well, by the end of the year, we hope to have 50 guys employed. Now, a lot of that's going to depend on our current sponsors as well as getting new sponsors. We've been very blessed because we have done this through all private money. We have not received any public grants, any public funding, any corporate funding or foundational funding, any of that. we have been blessed because the folks at the Dalmart Group, Jim Nichols in particular, has seen our vision, caught it, and wants to support it. And so him, along with the folks from Straub Construction, have come together and created this private money for us to continue to move forward. But in order for that to happen, we're going to have to continue to receive money to provide the training. We're hoping to provide a training a month up until October. And the training now has 10 guys, because we want to make sure that we have enough opportunities and we're not just saturating the market. The worst thing we believe you can do is to train folks and give them nothing to do. We want to make sure that we have enough opportunities so our graduates can move right into those opportunities.
That's it for me. Is there anything else you want to say?
Nope, that's it.
All right, thanks, Rodney.
You bet.